Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about service recovery. I'm not expecting every company to be perfect and every time I go there or every time I go to their business, everything's always peaches and cream. No, I know no one's perfect. It's no such thing as perfect, but I do want things to be as close to perfect as they can be. And that being said, if I go to a facility and it's not up to my standards, I'm going to report it. So, this is something that happened recently when I ordered Chipotle, literally just yesterday. So, guys, I ordered Chipotle on Super Bowl Sunday, and they were having this free delivery on orders on Super Bowl Sunday. So, I was like, well, let me just go ahead and order. I don't have to go pick it up or anything like that. So, I ordered. My food arrived on time, which I was surprised because usually my food does not arrive on time from Chipotle, but it ended up being on time. It was literally, I know I sound crazy, but I literally noticed that it was 1 minute early. So they delivered my food on time. I was like, oh, it's going great. It's going really great. I really thought I was going to have a pleasant experience. So I got my food and I opened it up, and the first thing I had was my queso with the chips, which that's one of the things that I love. Queso with the chips or guac with the chips. So I taste one chip, and do you know that chip was super stale? And then I was like, I looked at my husband, I was like, well, maybe it's just this one, but I didn't taste another one because I was like, okay, like really? So I looked at my husband, he tasted the chip, and I looked at him to see, is it really stale? And yes, it was stale. He was like, it's stale, huh? And I was like, yeah, it is. So he ate a few more chips. I didn't eat any more because I was like, moving on to the next food item that I have. So the chips were stale. That was one. Then I ordered a bowl, a chicken bowl, and the chicken bowl, there was no utensils. Of course, I have utensils at home, but if you order food to go, you're expected to receive the utensils to eat it with, right? Am I being difficult? I don't think so, but it didn't have utensils. And I was like, okay, that's the second thing. So I go get my plasticware. So I'm eating the food, take one bite of the bowl, and the food is cold. So I'm like, all right, all right. So this is the third thing that's the issue. So then I start looking at the chips bag with the stale chips in it, and I was like, why is there so few chips? Like the bag, I ordered a large chip and queso. The queso was the regular size. And the chips, although it said large on the bag, it wasn't the large version. They still had the exact same chips that they would have in a normal, regular size bag. So I was like, no, this, I have to report it. Like, if I have a problem, I'm going to report it. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, this happened and I'm going to go about my day. No, I spend my hard-earned money on this, and I'm going to let them know what happened. So I sent Chipotle a message and I told them about my experience, and I told them I know Chipotle can do better than this. In the past, I've had other experiences, bad experiences, but I would say 80% out of the time that I've been to Chipotle, I usually have a good experience. I would say 80%. So that other 20%, I will complain about it. And don't think that I'm not a complainer, but I'm going to tell you what it is. If I like your stuff, I'm going to tell you I like it. If I don't like your stuff, I'm going to tell you that I don't like your stuff and I don't like that this didn't happen. Or either I'm going to compliment your service and tell you, hey, I really appreciate this great customer service that so and so provided while I went into Chipotle or wherever the company is. So I sent them a message and I told them my experience, and I was really disappointed in their service. So to my surprise, they responded super duper fast because I sent it yesterday. I received my food yesterday, and I sent that message like during the time that I was eating my food, because I was like really like kind of annoyed by that, by the just four things that was wrong with my order, which I didn't appreciate. So I sent them a message last night, literally. And to my surprise, when I woke up this morning, they had already emailed me back, and basically they did service recovery. So I don't know if you know what service recovery is, but it's basically like whenever you have an issue with something and the customer reports it, they try to make it better. So they made it better, which I agree. I think that, like I said, nobody's perfect. So people make mistakes, things happen. Okay. It was Super Bowl Sunday. All right. Okay. So they did give me a something on my rewards account or whatever. So they fixed the problem basically. So I really do appreciate when companies try to fix the problem or try to resolve the problem and smooth it over. So Chipotle is one of those companies that definitely smoothes things over when problems arise. And so that's what keeps me going back to Chipotle, because they do have really good food. That's one, like the main thing. But if they had really good food and their service was always terrible, then definitely I wouldn't be going there. But this time they like really responded like super duper fast. So that's one company who has really good customer service and service recovery efforts. Another company is Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, I haven't had many problems with them. I would say 95% of the time that I go to Chick-fil-A, I have no issue. 95% of the time, like I receive the best service. I don't Chipotle. I mean not Chipotle, but Chick-fil-A. I don't know what y'all did to y'all's employees to make them so happy, but I'm so appreciative of it. I really am, because 95% of the time they're just so happy and pleasant and sweet and positive and chippery, and whenever you go through the drive-through, they're just like hello, blah blah blah. It's so cute. I love it. So that's another company who has really great customer service. I had like one problem in the past and they resolved it like immediately. They refunded me my money and everything. So that's one company. That's another company. That's the second company. Another company recently, this happened as well. Yeah, I'm gonna call them out. It was Frito-Lay. And I had this variety pack of, the little small bags of chips or whatever. The little small snack size bag of chips. So I had bought the variety pack, and I bought it for some guests that were gonna be over. And so we had went through most of the chips or whatever, ate most of them, and I had 3 left. So I had just recently bought it that Saturday night, and then it was Monday morning and I had 3 bags left. So mind you, I just recently bought it. So I bought it that Saturday and it was Monday morning. I had 3 bags of chips left. Something told me to look at the expiration date. So I look at the expiration date and I was wondering, how is it that I already have 1 bag expired and then 2 other bags that say they expired on February, I believe it was February 9th or something like that. No, it couldn't have been February. Maybe it was January 9th, but whatever the date was. I was surprised. It said 2 of them expired on February 9th, and then there was this one that was already expired. And I was like, how is this already expired? So I'm not going to eat it. So I'm sure a lot of people would eat the expired food, but I don't know. I don't like to play games with my stomach, and I don't want my stomach to be upset because I ate something expired. You can do you for your stomach, but for me, I'm not going to eat expired stuff. So unfortunately, I had to throw the chip bag away. I know. It's going to be several of y'all like, y'all, you shouldn't have threw that away. But I did. Oh well, moving on. But with that, I was like, why is there 1 chip bag that's already expired? So I threw it away. So that's another company who I emailed and I wrote to, and I was like, I was really disappointed. I never had an issue with their products, never ever ever. Like, and there's been several chips and stuff that I didn't ate, or different products that they have that I've ate from them and had never any issue at all. So I sent them my report about it, and so they quickly responded back, and basically they were told me that they were going to send me some coupons or whatever. So I received the coupons in the mail, and basically it was certain amount off, and then I got something free or something like that or whatever. Great service recovery. I think that all businesses should have that. Like, you need to listen to your customers. I'm not saying your customers are always right, but if there's something wrong with your product, you need to fix it, and you need to talk to the customer and see what happened. So that's another person that does excellent service recovery, like superb, superb customer service. So that's what really service recovery is, when basically you have a problem and they try to fix it for you. And so I appreciate that, because I feel like that company is really listening. And I'm not saying that every time I report something, I expect to get back something. Like, I wasn't expecting to get this coupon or expecting to get this reward or whatever from reporting it. My expectation is, whenever I report something wrong, I want you to look at it and try to fix it and help correct it so it doesn't happen in the future. That's my whole goal. Yes, of course, I'm going to be appreciative of free items and rewards and stuff like that. But my whole intention is for them to be able to fix it, because I don't want them to continue to go about throughout their business thinking that everything is great when it's not. So I'm going to report my bad experiences, plus I'm going to report my great is superb experiences. So that's what it is, y'all. And so that's one of my reviews and rants about customer service and service recovery, and I think that everybody should do that. But thank you guys for listening. I know I went on and on and on about this, but I will see you guys this Wednesday. All right, bye guys.